Hello world! Today I'm going to show you once again how to make a Unity plugin for Android. Some time ago I have made video about it, and so far it's the most popular video on my channel. That means it's very useful to you. And today I'm going to show you a little bit different way. Last time I showed you how to use it, how to do it using Android Studio, and now I'm going to show you how to do it without Android Studio. I'll use just Notepad++ and just terminal. There are actually two reasons why I decided to go this way. The first one is that I have some issues with Android Studio, so it's always good to have a alternative solution. And the other reason is that I just wanted to know how could that be done. So you're gonna learn not only how to make a plugin, but also how to create how to compile Java code from the terminal. So it may be useful for general Java understanding. Okay, so let's make a Unity application. That's the first step. New Unity plugin. Okay. No. First thing, I want to create 3D text. Is set middle center, font size 100, scale 0.05. Let's name it Unity plugin. And camera, white position at 0, clear flags, just solid color. This is the way how I'm going to display output from applications. So let's save the scene. And now I'll make a script with the name Unity plugin. Attach that script to Unity plugin game object. Open it. Clean it a little bit. Var text mesh equals get component of type text mesh. So we have a text mesh here in this reference, and now text equals hello. Okay, I'm going to close this file. The Unity will rebuild itself. Now it will be complaining about line endings, so I'm going to reopen it. Yes, change the line endings, save the changes, go back to Unity, and now it's not complaining. Good. So we have a very simple script that takes component of type text mesh and sets its label to text. So let's see if it works. As you can see, it does work. So now I'm going to start it on my smartphone, Android device, switch platform, add open scenes, player settings, and I'm changing package name to alien TechLAB.unity plugin. Save the scene and let's try build it. Build and run Unity plugin.apk. It's building. Okay, so it's launched on my cell phone, reload all. I'll start visor, view, and this is how my cell phone looks like. So as you can see, it works. So let's quit that application. Okay, so we have a Unity project that runs on Android device. It's now time to write our plugin in Java. In order to do that, I'm going to use Notepad++. First line will be package, and name is com alien TechLAB.unity plugin, and class Unity plugin. Okay, my plugin will have just one method. It will be public static integer get number method, and it returns number 5. So it's very simple. Save it as Unity plugin.java. Okay, this is the source code of our plugin, and this is the file with that code. Okay, so we have a code. Now we have to compile it, so we have to use javac compiler. Java compiler comes with JDK, and I'm not going to show you how to install JDK. You're gonna find it in some other video or tutorial wherever else. But I'm assuming you have already installed it. But despite it's installed, you may have encountered a couple issues. Actually, one. Click right button here, choose Run, type cmd, and this is the terminal. And in terminal, type javac. And as you can see, Java is not recognized as a command, so the terminal doesn't know where the compiler is. And this is the problem we have to fix by adding. I'm clicking right button here, choosing system, by adding a path to compiler to the path environment variable. So system add advanced settings system. Advanced system settings, environment variables. Now find path here, double click it, and at the end of that string put semicolon, and after that semicolon you have to put the path to your JDK bin folder. So I'm pasting it. Okay, and you have to reopen the terminal. So close it, run cmd OK javac, and as you can see, now it works. File Explorer, I'll put this path here, and as you can see, there is a javac, Java, JDK, and in bin folder you have a javac.exe, and that path is already added to path environment variable, and because of that the terminal can find that file. So okay, we have a javac working. So I'm going to desktop. There is a Unity plugin.java, and I'm going to compile it. So javac together, javac Unity plugin.java. No errors, a new file appeared. This is our class after compilation. And because Unity is using jar files, so we have to turn it class file into a jar file. And I'm going to do that, but I don't remember the comments, so I'm going to my website, blog post where this comment is, copy it, paste Unity plugin, copy, paste. Okay, this is the command that should create for us a jar file. So paste, no errors, and jar file is generated. Good, so now you have to move this jar file to Unity. So create in assets folder, create plugins, go into create Android, go into create libs, go into assets, plugins, Android libs, open it in Explorer. This is the libs folder, and I'm moving jar file here. Okay, so it's moved. Now it appeared here. So we have a Unity plugin in Unity, and now we have to change our script to load that Java class var plugin equals new Android Java object. And now in double quotes you have to put name of the package, so this is it, copy, name of the package, paste. Now put period here, and after that period put name of the class, Unity plugin. That's the full name. So basically this line is creating instance of Unity plugin class, instance of that class. You have to put the package name and the class name. So now we have an instance of plugin class, and we're gonna take this number. Int number equals plugin call static, because we have a static method, static, and it returns integer, so put int here, and with brackets put in double quotes name of the method you want to call. So get number, copy, paste it here. Okay, so we have a number here, and this number we're gonna turn into string, and that should be enough to display number 5 instead of hello. So let's go back to Unity and let's try to build our app once again. Now there's a first problem you may encounter: unable to convert classes into DEX format, see console for details. Okay, I'll close it, we don't need that. There's a console, there's a error message, and we are interested in this particular line. Class name, there's a full name, does not match path. What does it mean? It means that if we're gonna go to our plugin, and remember that jar file is basically a regular archive file, so it's a zip file. You can open it with WinRAR, and as you can see in the top root directory, the Unity plugin.class file exists. But Unity expects that to be in a subfolders that has a name com alien TechLAB Unity plugin, and inside this last subfolder we should have a class file. So we have to create now subfolders with those names: com, create folder, com, get into. Now create another subfolder, alien TechLAB, go into, create another subfolder, Unity plugin, go into, and here move the class file, move it here. Okay, so this folder contains all subfolders and the class file. Now we have to rebuild our jar file once again, but this time instead of putting name of the file, we have to put the name of the folder, com. No errors, new jar file, and we're gonna open it with WinRAR. As you can see, there's a com folder, alien TechLAB subfolder, Unity plugin subfolder, and finally the class file. So now we have a new jar folder file. I'm going to move it here, Yes, replace it. And let's try rebuild application. No problems with DEX. It's launching, and as you can see, we have a 5. It creates an instance of a class, calls a getNumber method, and displays it. And this is the source code. This is our class. GetNumber returns 5. We have a 5. Our very simple plugin works. So now you know how to create a plugin using just a Notepad++ and Terminal. And I'll show you one more thing, one more important thing. This plugin is using pure Java, and it does not use Android SDK. I am assuming that you already have installed all Android SDK. So again, I'm not going to show it to you how to do that, but if you did that, it would be good to create a plugin that uses some classes from Android SDK. It requires some little modifications. So we're gonna use a camera class. Instead of returning 5, I'll show you how many cameras are in my phone. Camera dot get number of cameras. This is the method that should return the number of cameras. Let's see how we can compile it. And there's a first problem. Cannot find symbol because compiler doesn't know what the camera is. So the camera is in a package that we have to import from Android SDK. So import, and the package is android.hardware.camera with capital letter. Okay, so we are this class is in this package. We are importing. Let's try build it once again. And it doesn't work still, but for different reasons. Package Android hardware does not exist. Well, the compiler is trying to find this package in a folder where the source code is. So in our case, it's in a desktop, and it can find it here. And what to do about it? Well, we need a class camera.class file that contains definition of this class. We know that this class is inside package named Android hardware camera. Actually, Android hardware. And because the name starts with Android, that suggests us that this package is somewhere in Android SDK. So let's open the folder of SDK. In my case, it's that path. In your case, it could be somewhere else. Okay, I'm going here. And inside SDK, you have a platforms subfolder. And here you have subfolders. And the numbers here indicate API level. So let's assume we're going to use Android SDK API 26 level. So I'm going to Android 26 folder. And as we know, class files are usually stored in a jar file, so probably one of those jar files contains the class we need. The largest one is android.jar, so probably it's here. And again, as I said, jar is just zip, so we can open it with a WinRAR, for instance, WinRAR. It could be different application. And now we're gonna follow the naming convention, so it's a Android hardware. Android hardware. And here you're gonna find camera class. So now we know that file Android jar almost certainly contains the class that we need here. So we have to tell the compiler where to look for this camera.class file. And in order to do that, we have to copy that path to this file. Let's put it here, backslash, and I'm going to copy the name of this file. Copy, put it at the end, surround it with double quotes, and before it I'm going to put class path parameter. Class path is a parameter that contains paths. You can put a semicolon and other path, many paths in this string. Generally, is a parameter that tells compiler where to look for classes that he cannot find in a root directory for our project. So we need that parameter. So I'll add Java compiler, look for classes in this class path and compile Unity plugin.java file. Okay, this is a Java file. So this is the full command I'm going to execute in terminal. Paste it, enter, and as you can see there are some nodes, but there is no errors, and the class file has been generated, so it seems to be fine. I'm going back to our source code. Okay, we don't need that. Now we have to move this file, once again to this subfolder sequence. So move it, yes, replace it with a new version of our class, close it, and let's build jar file once again. We are turning com folder into our jar. That's our new plugin. Let's go back to Unity, show in Explorer, libs, and I move that here. Yes, replace it with a new version. And let's try run it once again. Now instead of 5, we should see number 2. Let's see if it works. And there is a number 2 because I have 2 cameras, back and front. So as you can see, our very simple plugin is using Android SDK, features from Android SDK, and the whole compiling is just basically 2 commands: javac with appropriate parameters and jar that creates jar file. Obviously, if you want to use it in normal work, you should create bat file that contains all those comments, so they can not just build but copy the compiled file into appropriate place in Unity project, so you don't have to hassle too much. But that's something I'm leaving for you to do. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button, like button, and see you later.